Previously on Locked Up Lamela, they were having a chat in the hallway, and the warden said to Lamela, "Look, I was impressed with your performance, and I would like you to try and join the A team. The team that you played for before was just our reserves, our B team." So he goes up to Andy Carroll, the captain of the A team, and he asks, "Look, can I join your team? Is there a spot for me in the team?" And Andy says, "Yes, there is definitely a spot on the right hand side for you." And that is what happens. This is the new inmates team. This is the A team. Do a little cheeky diving header with Elliot in the 87th minute to make that game 8-3, giving us 660 coins and meaning that we won all 3 games in this episode. We still have not lost. We have won 11 and drawn 5. So now it is time for you guys to suggest some new teams. Hey guys, how's it going? Sobi here, and welcome back to Locked Up Lamela. This is episode 7, and I do hope that previously on Locked Up Lamela did help out a little bit. If you did miss the previous episode, which was episode 6, and if you did, and you would like to see the full episode, feel free to drop back to my channel. But thank you so much for the support on it. It is already at 200 likes, and that is just astronomically amazing. I'm so grateful for that. But this episode, what I want to do is 3 things. The first one being a little squad review of this team that we have used for 11 wins and 0 losses, which is just amazing. Really pleased with that. It's a fantastic team, and you can get it for definitely under 10,000 coins, especially after the bit of a market crash when Messi was released. The second thing I want to do is then show some best goals that I've scored with this team. And then third and finally is going to be the team that I'm using for the next 10 wins, which should be very interesting. I tried out some of your suggestions, some of the cheaper ones because I don't have many coins, and I just couldn't get used to the teams. I found it really difficult, and I do like having some 5-star skillers in there, and not many of them did have 5-star skillers in. So if you have any suggestions that do have 5-star skillers in, maybe 2 or 3, that would be absolutely superb. A hybrid would be amazing, trying to stick away from the Brazilians. But Tim Krul was our goalkeeper, and he was absolutely outstanding. Walter Samuel is probably the best defender I have ever used. I don't know what it is about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he just covers everything. Really great defender. Jonathan was our right back, very quick and very good at keeping up with the wingers. John Heitingham was our left centre back. He scored 2 goals, which is quite nice for a centre back, not too bad at all. If you're wondering why it says 42 games played as well, it is because I used this team a long time before Locked Up Lamela, and I used it quite a lot. It was sort of my go-to team, and that's why it was the first team that I started to use on Locked Up Lamela. Asuakoto, he did quite well, got a goal, and he was a nice defender to use. Fairly quick, so he could keep up with the wingers as well. Anita was just outstanding. I really did enjoy using him. 4 goals, not too bad, but he is a centre mid. Then we have Javier Zanetti. This guy is just an absolute rock in the middle. So good at defending, and he is fairly quick enough to keep up with any midfielders that do try and break through the middle. Pjanic, my word, this guy is outstanding. 19 goals in 42 games, but remember, we haven't played 42 games recorded for this series, but 19 goals regardless. That is still a fantastic record for a centre mid. Rodrigo Palacio, 18 goals in 25 games, a really great right forward. Thoroughly enjoyed using this guy, 4-star skills and fairly quick with 88 pace. Very nice indeed. But the man of the hour, Arnautovic, he is an absolute machine, and I urge you guys to genuinely go out and get this guy and put him in the team, because 49 goals in 42 games. He is just a machine. He just powers through defences. It's unbelievable. And one of my favourite players, Elharo Elia, 16 goals in 41 games with 5-star skills, and that is why I've made the second team with a few 5-star skills, because it's just so much fun to go down the wings and just mess about a little bit, dart in and out of the penalty box, and that is exactly what I enjoy doing. So I will show you some goals, the best ones from this team that I believe, and then I'll show you the brand new team. I do apologise that it isn't one that you guys have suggested. I did try some of them out, but I am only on 50k, and you guys may recognise the team from a squad builder I did. It's amazing. It's literally my new favourite team, and I've been using that over this one when I've been playing for fun. So let me show you some goals now from this team, and then I will introduce to you the brand new team for Locked Up Lamela for the next 10 wins. Let's go. So these are a few of the goals that we have scored with this team, and I'm afraid they aren't even the best ones. I did accidentally delete all the footage and I didn't think I'd use it, so I've kind of lost the best ones, but a nice heel chop to Roulette and then smacking it in the back of the net with Elliot, and he was an outstanding player. He was really, really great. I thoroughly urge you to get him if you enjoy your 5-star skills. And Arnautovic here, just showing that he has got that strength and can shoot from the sides and just smacks it in the back of the net with his left foot. He is just an amazing player, and here he shows his dribbling skills a little bit straight past the keeper and in the back of the net. He's just a fantastic player. Get him in front of goal. He is so unbelievably clinical. It's fantastic. And here's the cheeky little diving header. And now it's time for me to show you the new team. So this is the brand new team that we are going to go with for the next 10 wins that we can get. And hopefully we will have as good a record as we did with the previous team, having no losses whatsoever. But this is a fantastic team. I've used it a little bit now, and you may recognize it from one of my squad builders. It's just my go-to team. It's by far better than the previous team, and I thought the previous team was literally the best I could do for a sort of a 10k budget. But I did look at some of your suggestions and I built some of them, and I just couldn't get to grips with them. I found it really difficult. I built a Syria team and I built a French team, and it was just so difficult. I was trying to do something with 3-5-2 as well, because I know people like that formation, and I just couldn't get used to it. I really like having the skillers in the team, and I think that's where I struggled, because I didn't have any 5-star skillers other than in the French team, which had Ben Arthur. But I really did struggle. And one thing I did notice, I haven't actually used a silver team, which could be quite fun. We could do some tournaments in Locked Up Lamela. So if you have a really cool silver team with some 5-star skillers, I know there's Chikahoy, Fetfat Celis, Gary McKay Stevens, and there's Quincy as well. So if you can make a team with any of those and leave it as a suggestion, or tweet me the foothead link, that would be even better, because it makes it so much easier for me to see. My Twitter is just at Toby Layton. But this is the team that we're going with, and it's amazing. It's so much fun to use. 3 5-star skillers are D'Alessandro, Rafael Sobis, and Carlos Eduardo, and they are so much fun to use. And I do hope you enjoy this little introduction to the team. Like I said, I'm sorry that I didn't use your suggestions, but I tried some of them out and I just couldn't beat this team. And I thought, why try and beat it if I can just use it for this series and get 10 wins out of it? But if you do have an amazing silver team, that could be quite interesting. A full rare silver team I always think looks awesome. So if you've got one of those, tweet it at me and I'll have a little look. And I may change my mind for the next episode of Locked Up Lamela, where we start the gameplay and try and get a good record and try and free Lamela out of jail. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this introduction and team review at the start there, and enjoyed the goals in the middle. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, have an amazing day, and I shall see you in the next episode very soon. Goodbye.